For some children, the start of an education begins at age 5, all the way back to kindergarten. This might seem like an early time to start an education, but for Friedrich Froebel, there can never be an early enough time to begin learning. Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel was born in 1782 in Germany. 9 months after he was born, his mother died, and at the age of 4, his father remarried. But it was far from a perfect family life because his stepmother didn't show much love towards him. His uncle did care about him, though, and wanted him to get at least a basic education. Eventually, Froebel was apprenticed to a forester. This began his love and appreciation for architecture, and he planned to continue that as his career. But his mind was changed, and he decided to become a teacher instead. He was accepted into a school by John Henrik Pestalozzi and was greatly influenced by this man, and he even began his first theory that children were born to be creative and wanting to learn, and how playing will help develop these skills. After a few years of teaching, he left, though, and to study crystals and mineralogy. While he was studying crystallization, though, he came with his other theory, that there are fixed laws in the world, and that these laws can be used to help children grow and develop. He went back to teaching and was even able to start up his own institute, an institute called Universal German Education Institute, and he was able to get married. Unfortunately, soon after, his wife did die, but after that, he was able to start his first kindergarten in the 1840s. In his kindergarten, he wanted to use his theories, some of which were that people are born with a life force that causes them to want to develop, and that the universe is systematic and everything in it is systematic as well. And part of Froebel's idea was to let children play and let them develop and grow on their own pace, because while they play, they start to imitate adults, and this helps them grow into the adults that the parents want them to be and learn how to socialize. Unfortunately, at the time, this was not a well appreciated idea because play was considered to be wasteful of time, and it wouldn't be considered to be helpful to children to learn and grow to be proper adults. But Froebel disagreed. He said, "Play is the highest expression of human development in childhood, for it alone is the free expression of what is a child's soul." Another problem that Froebel faced with was the toys. He did not like the toys that were being created during the time, so he decided to create his own toys, and they were called the gifts. The gifts consisted of 6 colorful balls, an assortment of cubes that were broken down into different shapes, sticks, and rings, and a variety of other things. This had them working with 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional, and also even started them to learn how to properly hold a pencil or a pen, and it helped them develop in all assortment of ways that he found that was proper. Unfortunately, the Prussian government still did not see this was a good idea, so they banned kindergartens. Unfortunately, Froebel died before the ban was removed, which it eventually was. But by this time, Froebel had made quite an influence already. Kindergartens started to spread all around the world, and the U.S. even started receiving kindergartens after the German immigrants came and started spreading the idea. And now, his theories and ideas are also spreading around as well. The idea that letting children play also help them learn and grow and develop in their own ways, and also the possibility that this world could be systematic, and by learning these rules it can help people learn how to properly teach children as well. He even started out the idea that mothers or women can be teachers as well. And now kindergartens are all over the world, and we are now teaching children at such a young age, and the theories and ideas of Froebel are also being believed and taught as well.